All right, time for another weekly Squardle. If you're not familiar with Squardle, this is like Wordle on a grid. We're guessing a row and a column at the same time. This is weekly Squardle number 117. This 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. The weekly version just has extra words. It's a little bit more words than the regular version. I'm gonna go. I've done some weird starts recently. I'm gonna go back to my, just trying to do my best. And I'm gonna start with store. Well, we got a green. That's good. Now, I do store punch and daily on the normal Squardle. Sometimes on the weekly, store daily is a better way to go because you get some better letters on your second guess and maybe not do punch, potentially. If I had any clues at all, really, I might do something different here, but I don't have much, so I'm just going to go with daily. Okay, well, the A was good. Now we've got the I and the L in here, which is interesting. There is a Y, probably at the end. It's the most likely place, right? And we have the red and the yellow pointing here. The I and the L, so it's probably not I-A. It could be, probably not. The I is most likely here. It could also be E-I, but again, less likely. The I is probably there. Now the L on the other hand could be a lot of places. We could do an L here, something like elegy. I don't know. There's several things it could be. I don't have a ton about this third row and column, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do punch. Why not? Let's go for it. Okay, there's no N again. There was no N last week. So the U and the C can't be third or fourth because we got the white there. Other than that, there's a P and a U. The U could be here. I'm gonna kind of tentatively put it there just because there's the yellow and the red. Doesn't have to be. The P is not first or third. We could put a P here. What would this be? API. I don't know. We need to have an L. Something. Lapis. Isn't that a thing? I feel like that's a thing, but it's another. It's like a loan word, so I don't know. I like the SP here, though. I like that we've got the orange S. SPU is pretty good. SPU is good. I like that. And we've got an H over here, which is interesting. Do an H there and do something like an S, like pushy or something. I can't have a U. Otherwise, we could put the H at the beginning, and we could do the S here, because we do have the orange S. That's not bad. So let's do something SI right now. Those are both decent possibilities. We could do... we know there's no L. Otherwise, I was going to say we could do something like silky, which would check another spot for those Ys. There's no L, so we don't want to do SIL, because we could also do silly, but that's even worse. So it'd be nice to do some new letters, or at least repeat letters that, could be there, right? We could do sight. Does sight work? We've got the white T, so there's a T somewhere, and it's not in the first or second row or column. So at the end here isn't bad. TY is pretty good. We know there's an H. This could be an H, and if, it could rule out another spot for the H here. We haven't done G. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to go with sight. I think that's good. I like that. Okay. That was great. Now, the H is not... There's an H in this fourth column. It's not fifth, it's not fourth, it's not third. So this is a definite H, and after the S is a good spot for the H anyways. There is a G. It's not third, it's not fourth. It has to be fifth because the H is there. So that was huge. That was really good. We got the SI over here, and we found 2 more letters. Even though we don't have them yet, we know exactly where they are. That was great. Okay, so up here, A something H. You almost have, if the H is not at the beginning of a word, it almost always has like an S, a C, a T, a G, something before it. Now this could be a C. We do have the red C down here. We're gonna part the red C, but it's down here. ACH isn't bad. I was gonna say something like yacht would be interesting, but there's no T and there's no Y in that row, so it's definitely not Yacht. There is a T. Look at this, the yellow T here, and it's not fifth, it's not fourth. This is a T. Ooh, okay. So that's interesting. So we've got CUT potentially. What's that? What's going to be this SH something with ending in a G? Shrug? Shrug? We need, oh, we have, yeah, the red R. I didn't even see the red R. Shrug is good. Sit up? Sit up? Sit up. That could be a word. Sure. I didn't know if it was 2 words or 1 word, but that could be 1 word. Sit up. And then H, so this is probably a vowel. Can't be an E or an I or a U. O, macho. No, not macho. Ooh, this isn't necessarily an S here. That's interesting. I'm kind of thinking this is not an S, which makes me wonder about this P. Hoppy. What if this isn't the P? What if the P is over here and this is a vowel? Because I'm thinking macho. It can't be nacho. So macho probably. Oh, usurp, and amuse, and a bash or a wash or something. Acute. A bash, basil or basil, depending on where you live, and elegy. I think I even mentioned elegy as a possibility, didn't I? I think I did. Okay, so at this point, I think it's gonna take 5 guesses to get it. Is it gonna take 5 guesses? Is there any way to do it in less than 5? If we do hoppy, I don't think we can do it in less than 5. Because if we do hoppy right now, then the only way to get the G is on the 4th column or back to the 5th again. So yeah, it's gonna take 5. So I'm just gonna do the columns. This will be amusing if it is all correct. Basil. It's a very acute solve. I don't know. I'll just shrug my shoulders and say, there we go. All right, well, ended with 7, which isn't too bad. 9's my best ever, but you got to get kind of lucky in here in the middle to get that. So I don't feel too bad with 7. So there you go. Nothing too crazy this week, I think. I mean, sit-up's kind of weird because I think of it more as 2 words, but I think it is a 1-word thing. You know, usurp is a little bit unusual. Elegy is a little unusual. Hoppy isn't too bad, but, you know, just some kind of semi-unusual, but not real weird words. So anyways, let me know how your solve of this one went and which word you had the hardest time coming up with. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.